This is Timothy Rausenberger. It is Monday, June 20th, 2022, 7:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm with FanDuel Coach again, and you can see that what you have to do to get everything started. I attempted to do this at around 7:07, and the process would not go through. This verifying location thing is getting really, really annoying and really old. I have no idea why it keeps on verifying my location. I don't see why verifying my location has anything to do with support whatsoever, because it doesn't. I'm not placing any wagers right now. I'm just trying to get a hold of support. They don't pick up their phone, and I'm starting to really run out of patience. I had a win on the site going all the way back now to June 8th. It is now June 20th. It's 12 days later. The site owes me $8,560, and I have it was an email that I sent already, and I am prepared to copy and paste everything from that email directly into this chat. And I'm curious to see what their response is. I want to see if the same nonsense comes back. There is no excuse whatsoever to not even have an update for me. To say that they keep saying that it's being sent to their game provider. I'll tell you something right now. When you're dealing with any type of gaming industry, they are very much able to get all of this resolved in a very short amount of time. I know the gaming industry extremely well, and this should not be taking 12 days. This is absolutely a situation that no one is doing anything with this at all. It's very, very clear, and I really do not want to have to go through contacting the Better Business Bureau, potential legal action through the courts, but I will if I have to, if that's going to be what has to finally get their attention. But this is not how you treat customers. I have been a faithful and loyal FanDuel customer. I have still continued to place my own deposits because my money is being withheld by them. And if it were the other way around, I'm sure that they wouldn't like it very much. So if their money was taken from me and it was not money that that I deserved, well, that's exactly the situation. They have money of mine that is just sitting in their coffers collecting interest right now, and it belongs to me. And there we go. There it is. That happens. You'll see what happens. All of a sudden, you're in the middle on here. I am in a. You can see the top of my phone. There's nothing wrong with my connection at all. I have not lost connection whatsoever. And there it is again. I lost connection with support, and me being queued in line is not there. This happens over and over and over with FanDuel, constantly. This verifying location nonsense over and over and over. Just keep wanting to verify my location. You're more concerned with verifying my location, but you don't want to have the app operating properly. So now I have to leave this again. I lost my place in line. And I'm gonna factor this in, this type of aggravation that I have to go through, because this is what happens with all customers of FanDuel, and that's one of the reasons why in the Better Business Bureau, their rating on a 1 to 5 scale is almost a 1 with the Better Business Bureau. I want to say it's like a 1.4 because their customer service is so horrific. So here we go again. Once again, I have to put this in. Immediate action needed. $8,560 slots win payout. Gigantic amount of wastes of time here. I'm up next. I'm not up next. I'm up next in the FanDuel Coach. Bets and wagering. Transfer to agent. And this isn't right. This is really not right. There's so many problems in the world, and This company is making billions to trillions. And this is ridiculous. There's no excuse. They're regulated now. So now I have to go to my FanDuel account. Show new message. See if it's the same numbers. The same numbers before. 784-10647. So much for security. Just so you can see, it's the same number each time. So I don't want to hear anything about security. They've given me the same number every single time as the code into my account. That's not security as far as I'm concerned. So if that's what their attempt is at security, that's a big epic fail. 784-10647. All right, now we wait. Location verified. Hang in there. You're number 11 in line. We'll see how long. And I don't want to hear from them, oh, well, you have to do it from your desktop. You know what? If I have to do it from my desktop, then you have no reason to have an app then. But this nonsense with having to constantly verifying, look at this, there it is, verifying the location once again. Verifying location. How many times does an application have to verify location? And if that's some type of requirement where the gaming bureau is auditing them to make sure that you're playing legally, well, how about you pay legally then too? If you're going to play, you're going to enforce playing legally, how about you pay legally? This is just ridiculous. Look at this again. Location verified. I'm just waiting for it, and it always happens. You'll be in the middle of a conversation with an agent. The agents take forever to respond because they're clearly multitasking. They're not giving you their full attention. I think only like twice have I had an agent's actual full attention. Again, we have enough things in this world that are really aggravating. This should not be one of them. Life should not be this difficult. Your company loses a wager, you pay. It's just that simple. That's it. You didn't win. You win a lot of the time. You didn't win this one. You owe me $8,500. That's what it is. I've sent them video proof. I've sent them screenshot after screenshot. Everything is right there, but they claim that they can't do anything. They don't want to take care of the situation. They don't want to own it. And then why don't they want to own it? Because it's $8,500. And if it was $5, maybe they'd do something about it, but not for $8,500, even though they're taking that in a nanosecond with their company. Verifying location again. I'm in a stable spot right here. The 4G hasn't gone anywhere whatsoever. You can see that it's uploading, downloading just fine with my 4G. My 4G has gone nowhere. I have never broken connection at all. But you can see the struggle now. And let's see how long. I don't know how long this video's been going for. 8 minutes now. We're over 8 minutes, and that's just from when I started recording. It's actually been going on for about 10 minutes, and I still don't have an agent. I've had times where I don't know if I had these on video, but I have had to wait for 75 people in front of me. It's inexcusable. A company this large should not have so few people handling support. You should have people there 24/7 on the spot. And I guarantee you those people are available if you're going to be making a deposit. There's no doubt about that. But getting a payout, though, not so quick. It's just very wrong on every level. notice I'm still number 8 in line. Not terribly optimistic about this. If I'm number 8 in line, what that means then is they don't have more than 8 agents working. That's one thing we can definitely deduce from this. If I'm number 8 in line, they do not have more than 8 people working. Because if they had more than 8 people working, I wouldn't be sitting 8th in line. This number would be going down. I've been sitting here rock solid at number 8. So I'm gonna take a guess at the fact that they multitask. They probably have no more than about 3 or 4 people working support, or at least at this particular moment. And it's a Monday. It's 7:24 at night. There's no excuse for that. Now I'm 7th in line. So we've moved one person in about 3 minutes. Well, actually, probably more like about 4 minutes. Moved one person in line. So just to recap, I was playing a big bubblegum deluxe slot machine on Wednesday, June 8th, and I hit a payout of $8,560. It was all involving these bonus spins and all this type of craziness. And what happened was, when I got to the final bonus spin, I hit the final bonus spin, and I have tons of videos with this. I have the screenshot. I hit the bonus spin, and when I went to go hit when I went to do the actual spin, I got a game error. And that game error still comes up because right now, when you go to load that slot, what happens is, instead of coming onto the main screen with the reels, and I believe there's a slot machine on top. It's been so long. I haven't played the game in nearly 2 weeks. It was a brand new game that came out. Wasn't familiar with the layout because I just hadn't played it much. But now I couldn't even tell you what the layout is because it's been so long since I actually saw the game. Now when I go back to the game, it keeps coming back to that spin. So the game thinks that the spin hasn't completed. But when you look at the bottom of the screen, my winnings that I gathered, as per what the bottom of the screen says, were $8,560. It says it right there. I have no way of being able to edit that or do anything about it. And right now, if you go onto the screen, and I've said to them, you're welcome to go on. You can take a look. I can do screenshots of it right now. I can do video of it. I've done them every single day. So that's where things are at. Now I'm 6th in line. But with FanDuel, it's only a matter of time where I get disconnected again, and then I have to redo this entire thing. This has been dozens and dozens of hours I've wasted of my life tending to the situation because the company refused to do the right thing and just pay me the amount that they rightfully owe me. noticing all the times that it keeps on verifying my location. It's absolutely surreal is what it is. You know, and the reality is that with any of these places, I mean, I have no reason to do it. I live in New Jersey. I can, gamble. Up there we go. There it is. It happened. There we go. The location verified, and we're back, and it kicked me out again. This is the second time on this recording I've been kicked out of the customer service. All right. So we have to now leave this because you're going to see down at the bottom, because I'm going to try to type in here. Let's see if it allows me to. Oh, it did. It did allow me to. Okay. So there we go. Good evening. I have patiently waited for over 12 days regarding my inquiry. I have received no updates. I still have not received an answer or any information. Your company has been granted more than enough time. As a loyal customer with FanDuel, ignoring me is extremely disrespectful. I have continued to play on your site despite your unwillingness to give, this should be read give, not 5, to give me any updates whatsoever. Very rude and unacceptable. Please advise when I will be receiving my $8,560 deposit to my account for my slots win. Many screenshots and videos have been recorded as evidence. The slot game in question does not work for me, so I do not even have the opportunity to win anything using the same slot machine because it's stuck. Please call me on the phone with an update. There's my phone number. If this email does not elicit a proper update besides, we have sent to the game provider and are waiting, I will need to contact the Better Business Bureau and potentially pursue legal action, legal remedies with either a small claims court case of $5,000 or something involving legal counsel. Thank you for your prompt attention to this matter. And it says that it went through at 7:29 p.m. So I'm waiting now. Continues to do the verifying the location. And each time, location is verified. So now we're just waiting. I have no idea if I'm in the queue. Just continuing to wait. Of course, we have to give 1 star to support because I don't know if they're not there. I don't know what the story is, but they get 1 star again for taking forever. Nothing. Yeah. Well, they're all about confirming identity and verifying locations. They're exceptional at doing that and being able to offer you about 27 different ways that they can take your money from you. But paying you out, though? Nope. This verifying location thing has gotten so old. Well, it's clear I'm not in the queue anymore. So, after click Save Transcript at the bottom of the chat window. So I'm going to do Confirm End Chat. There's look at this. Now Christian comes. Unbelievable. After I end it, you can see there was nothing on my screen. After I end the chat, that's when Christian comes on. And I have spoken to Christian before. So you saw it right here. Christian was not on. There was nothing on my screen. That never popped up when I go to end the chat because I don't see anything in there. I don't see a queue. There's nothing in there whatsoever. He comes after I end the chat. How ironic. Unbelievable. All right. I'm going to go chat with an expert again. I don't even need to check the email. Reality check. Look at this. That's to do their compliance for 1-800-GAMBLER. That's exactly what that is. Extremely annoying to have to do this over and over and over. I'm going to try to put this code in without even going to my email. See if it's the same exact code. Well, at least my location is verified, right? That should be it. See if that's correct. Oh, they actually changed it. Okay. They changed the code finally, 3 times in a row. So this conversation was ended by the bot. So now we have a different code apparently now. All sorts of wow. I mean, 7:36 p.m. now. It's a long video. Okay. And it's funny because they send texts all the time, but for this one, now they have to send an email. I find that fun too. So, new messages, show. Oh, I put the wrong, 784. So they didn't change it, just to be clear. Was it 5 emails? 5 emails to me, and the same code every single time. 784-106-47. I did 874 by accident. 784-106-47. Four 106 47. Now we wait again. Number 3 in line. We'll see if we get Christian this time. We'll see if how many times it's going to check my location while we're waiting. So if we're number 3 in line and we're waiting, that confirms they do not have more than 3 people working them. That's the only thing it can mean, because if they had a 4th person right now, look at this. I was number 3 in line, and now I'm number 4 in line. But you tell me, it must be me, right? I'm the one with the problem here. That's classic. You can't make it up. This is being recorded, folks. This is it. This is FanDuel. This is FanDuel support in action. I was number 3 in line, but you know what? We had a problem with this customer, so we're going to put them ahead of you. Okay, sure. Hang in there. Oh, that's no problem. Listen, I got all night. Not a problem. I'll just waste my time. No worries. I don't have anything to do tonight. I'll tell you what. I can't use my phone right now. I'll just sit and stare at my phone. How's that sound? You know what? While I'm at it, I'll get a beverage and kick up my feet on the porch and just look at nothing while I'm waiting for you to come on because I can't use my phone for anything because I'm waiting for your support to come on. I'm just trying. I can't even get my statement out because I'm waiting for the support to come on here. It's incredible. Number 2 in line. Not holding my breath. A few more location checks. I'm sure I'll be kicked off again. Number 1 in line. Imagine that. See if we can get the agent here before I get disconnected. Number 1 in line, just waiting. Who's in a rush? 7:37 it came on. I was number 3 in line. Then I was number 4 in line. Here we go. Here it comes. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Christian is back. Christian is back. All right, Christian. There's all the information you need, Christian. Let's see if Christian is going to respond. Let's see what Christian has to say. Perhaps Christian might be the only person working support tonight. It's very, very possible. To be fair, we've only gotten him both times. So we may only have one person working support tonight. Very, very possible. All right. Now it's gonna take him some time to read that, which is fine. It's not fine when it takes 5 minutes for them to respond. That's not fine. All right, Christian. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh, getting the dots. Please give me a moment to review. Just respond. Okay. Just so they know that I'm actually responding. I'm not just copying and pasting only, which is exactly what I did because I'm not going to keep typing everything out. Every single thing that the company needs to know is right there in front of them. I can tell you my next question is most likely going to be why. I am waiting for it. We'll see what everything that he says. So Christian at FanDuel Group says. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Yes, I sent the okay. Not sure why not. Response is forthcoming. It's just so aggravating. Should be a long response. He's been typing for a long time. So I'm assuming it should only get nothing but a long response. It should not be like a one-sentence job here. Minutes he's been typing. You can type a novel in 2 minutes. Let's see what he says. Apologies for inconvenience. So I can see that the agent is handling your case. Well, yeah, has escalated the case to our third-party gaming partner. The gaming partner is currently reviewing the case. Yeah, I know it's not resolved, hence why I'm... But this is the problem. Every single time I have reached out to support via chat or email, you have simply not responded. I have been told over and over and over and over that I would get some type of update. Quite simply, I would consider that to be lying and dishonest when you keep telling me over and over and over and over that you're going to provide me with any type of update. After 12 days, the message that your company has sent to me is that this is not a top priority. It is also not fair to me as a loyal customer of FanDuel for quite some time to keep saying the same thing over and over and over and over to me. I do not want to hear anymore from FanDuel about sending things to a gaming partner or any other type of nonsense. If you have no desire to pay me, please let me know now so we do not waste each other's time. I am getting the sense that is the direction that your company is heading, and you have absolutely no intent to pay me at all. If that is in fact true, please have some level of respect for me and inform me immediately. I play by the rules on your site. I am a law-abiding citizen, and I am a good human being. I have been lied to, there has been dishonesty, and this is unethical conduct. Telling me over and over that I need to wait for the gaming partner just elevates my stress levels. This can be quickly solved by your company telling the gaming provider that you're going to fire them and end all contracts immediately if they do not render a decision. That is what any reputable company would do, because no company is going to tolerate 12 days of waiting. Whenever a customer has a problem in the gaming industry, it is resolved quickly. Look at this. There it is. And this is all they do. They apologize. They tell me they're going to contact me via email once this has been resolved. And they don't. There's nothing sent by email whatsoever. Everything is just an excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse, because they don't want to handle it. It's becoming very, very clear. So, well, we have more video proof now. We're going to send this to the company, and we'll see what happens next.